So thank you very much for investing in Beyond Leadership. This means an awful lot to me. This program is really the work of several years of knowledge that I've collected together, all about learning. I've dedicated my whole life in the past 5-6 years and the rest of my life going forward into being a lifelong learner. And what I'm dedicated to is helping and making a difference at the deepest level. And especially what I've studied over the last 3 or 4 years is that what makes the difference is to understand what reason we have to live. And today we're here in Burkina Faso, which is just the most phenomenal country. It has quite a diverse range of people. It's all about helping them to love each other and deal with the difficulties, immense difficulties that they face with their environment, and help each other to survive and then grow and develop. And my focus for the charity is to help them do that through education. So what I'm looking to do here is to ask for your help in 2 reasons really. One is awareness, and come with us to the seminars, come with us to Burkina Faso, understand how these people live. So the first thing is to create awareness, to understand what suffering these people have, and even though they have this much suffering, how they can help us to learn how to live in a community. These people depend on their community a lot more than we do in the West. So in the West, because we have huge resources, we can survive on our own, with our own family, and we have choices. In this environment, they don't have the resources, they don't have their own money necessarily, they definitely don't have their own house or their ability to necessarily pay for private schooling. What they have is the clothes on their back. And so therefore, in order for them to survive, they need to pull on the resources of the whole community. And what that does is that creates a lot of love and a lot of trust in everybody around them. So they have to pull together and have trust in over 1,000 people for them to survive. And that's a huge learning for us in the UK. Because in the UK, we don't necessarily have that community where we can know that if we're sick, 1,000 other people are going to come to our aid. We don't necessarily have the trust that everybody in our street at home would die for us. And that's the kind of community that these people have. So we're giving money and our resources to them, and they're giving us learning about community. So what we're going to do is we're going to build schools here to educate these people so they can give back to us, so it's a relationship. And that's why this charity is so unique. That's why Giving Africa is so special in my heart and many others, is because this is a relationship. It's not just us giving to somebody with a begging bowl. That's not what it's about. It's about respecting us in the UK, respecting them in Africa, and working together to all grow together, to understand our environment and the differences that we have, to understand why people behave in certain ways. But these people have the capability and the skills to, it seems to me, to love everybody. So we can swap capabilities and to understand the different beliefs and values and the different cultures. You know, we went to a village the other day that is far in the north of Burkina Faso, and in this village, we helped them by giving them a little bit of money, and through AEAD, which is one of the partners of Giving Africa, we've helped them to build, we're going to help them to build schools. They've already built a school in this area and a pharmacy, and the UK, people in the UK have helped to fund that. And so as a present to us, these people in this village called Tangai actually presented me with a goat. It took them 50 weeks to get the money together to give me that animal. You imagine a community in the UK giving up a year's earnings to help somebody that they met half an hour ago. I mean, think about that love. So, you know, to learn about who these people are helps me understand myself, really, and how the Western people think, which is huge learning. And to understand the purpose of these people. What is their reason for living? You know, we visited a farm just yesterday where these farmers are working 40, 45 degrees on a daily basis. They've got hardly any water, definitely no food throughout the day. And they're working in unbelievably tough conditions with scorpions and snakes on the floor in a banana plantation with no shoes. They are malnourished, and they're still working 8, 9, 10 hours a day, sometimes without being paid any money for their families for months and months and months. This is enormously tough. I don't think I've ever seen conditions like this. Definitely not where people are working in these kind of conditions. It's very near the Sahara Desert. This is barren, arid land that these people are trying to get by just to survive, to grow some bananas so they can sell them at the local market. And these people are still laughing and still smiling. So what's most important is that we understand what makes these people tick. Because if we understand how these people can still smile and laugh in those conditions, it helps us to smile and laugh in the UK and share joy. When we have everything we could ever want, why is it sometimes we're still complaining? Why is it sometimes we're still sad? Why is it sometimes that we're still spoiled? And these people have absolutely nothing, and they're laughing and smiling and joking. And it's just been a huge learning for me and a huge learning for many other people as to how we can give more, so we can understand how to have a deeper sense of purpose in our lives. What's the reason for us living? Beyond the cars, beyond the jacuzzis, beyond the big houses, what's the real reason to live? So come out to Burkina Faso and see for yourself, what are these people's reasons for living when they have nothing? And what it'll do is it'll give us so much more fulfillment back in the UK as to what our deeper purpose can be to help our global village and our friends. I trust you enjoy it, and I look forward to welcoming you into this amazing family that we're building in Giving Africa. Have a great day.
For £10 a month, you will give a child an education and a future. This child will then lift another 12 people out of poverty. To make a real difference now to thousands of children in Burkina Faso, please go to www.givingafrica.org.